Good afternoon, Robert Scribbler here with the OBX wave report here on May the 3rd at Jennette's Pier. Watching some surfers catch some 2 to 4 foot waves here over at Jennette's Pier. We're watching a longboarder here doing a hang 10 type nose ride right now over off the edge of the first sandbar, and we've got a cluster of 4 surfers enjoying the swell here. I walked up and a great set rolled in. But looking out to the south and east, you can see the beautiful blue Atlantic Ocean. Clouds overhead, expected to cloud up this afternoon. Let's start out with some weather conditions. Right now there is a storm system up to the north of us that is expected to bring in more cloudy conditions and some rain later on today. The storm system has lingered over the Great Lakes and is slowly moving out of the northeast today and into tomorrow. We're expected to continue to see westerly and northwesterly winds today, picking up out of the west later tonight in the 15 to 25 mile an hour range with gusts to 35 across most of the Outer Banks. Again, wave conditions here at Jennette's Pier in the range of about 2 to 4 feet, and I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a comprehensive report on the wave conditions across the Outer Banks. Of course, the Mark 1 eyeball here at Jennette's Pier showing waves in the 2 to 4 foot range, despite wave monitors stating that the waves are in the 1 foot range. That is not correct. The swell here off the pier, directly off the pier, is 2.6 feet, and the swell is lining up to provide a 2 to 4 foot break here at Jennette's Pier. As we see another surfer dropping in, you can see about waist to chest on that particular wave, getting a nice little cutback on the backside. And then another surfer maybe deciding not to paddle in. But this was my experience yesterday. I got a good 4-hour surf session in yesterday, and really good waves, despite the fact that the wave monitors were saying only 1, maybe 2 feet here. So waves here at Jennette's Pier in the range of 2 to 3 feet again. Primary swell just offshore at 2.6 feet. Winds out of the west-northwest at 18 miles per hour. That is an offshore flow. Air temperatures in the range of about 64 degrees Fahrenheit. Ocean water temperatures here at the pier 59. Had recent readings in the range of anywhere from 59 to 61. Weather conditions today, sunny to cloudy by this afternoon. Chance of showers in the afternoon, highs in the middle to upper 60s. Wind out of the west at 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts to 25. Building to 15 to 25 miles per hour with gusts to 35. And a 40% chance of precipitation. Now, heading on down south, I'm only going to be able to provide you guys with the data provided by the various monitoring sources. So down at Rodamp, the monitors are stating that the waves are in the range of about 1 foot. I'm going to put about 1 foot plus, more likely in the range of 1 to 2, maybe 2 to 3, or even 2 to 4 feet if we're having similar conditions down in Rodamp as we are right here at Jennette's Pier. According to the wave monitors, primary swell coming in at 9 seconds out of the northeast at 0.8 feet, probably a bit larger than that. Secondary swell 13 seconds at 0.6 feet out of the east-northeast. And winds right now 21 miles per hour out of the west. That is an offshore flow at Rodamp. Air temperatures 66 degrees. Ocean water temperatures at Rodamp 62 degrees. Weather conditions sunny, then cloudy with a chance of showers this afternoon. Highs in the middle 60s, northwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts to 25, strengthening by this evening out of the west at 15 to 25 miles per hour with gusts to 35. As we watch a couple of surfers drop in on a nice wave here at Jennette's Pier, a little neat a waist high wave here. And then heading down to Buxton. According to the wave monitors, we've got 1 to 2 foot waves with a primary swell coming in out of the east-northeast. That's a 9-second swell at 0.8 feet. Secondary swell 13 seconds at 0.6 feet, also out of the east-northeast. And a wind swell coming in from the south at 3 feet and 8 seconds. Right now at Buxton, the winds are in the range of about 22 miles per hour out of the west. That is an offshore flow as we watch a surfer, wow, get some radical pumping and air action there. This guy looks like he's Got a lot of energy. Okay, and another surfer, yeah, it's starting to drop in, but pulling out the last minute. All right, and so continue on with Buxton. Air temperatures at Buxton 66 degrees Fahrenheit. Ocean water temperatures at 67. That's been consistent there at Buxton for quite some time at 67 degrees. As we watch a longboarder ride all the way into the shore break section, getting a little pump, and a floater down to the shore break. Nice ride there. All right, and weather conditions about the same at as at Rodant. Highs today in the middle 60s. Chance of rain by afternoon. Winds building by afternoon into the evening. And then just some spot observations at Billy Mitchell and Frisco. Both locations showing waves in the range of 2 to 3 feet. All right, so just a discussion on weather conditions. The upper level low to the north of us expected to move to the east over the next couple of days. And then we're expected to get some stormier conditions off the eastern seaboard with some building waves by Friday and Saturday. So looking forward to some even larger waves. This past weekend we had 8-foot waves here at the pier. And with the wave conditions being consistently larger than the wave forecasts, we might be expecting some large wave conditions here at Jennette's Pier on the weekend time. All right, so thank you for joining me for this session of the OBX Wave Report as we caught the surfers catching some great rides here at Jennette's Pier and provided you guys with a comprehensive analysis of the wave data here in the Outer Banks. Once again, please don't just rely on the wave monitors. Wave monitors are a great tool, but your Mark 1 eyeball and your Mark 1 feet are the best ways to find out the wave conditions. So happy to get down to the pier here and give you guys my own observations with my eyes and my feet, and I'll let you know that the waves are pretty good here at Jennette's Pier today, in the range of 2 to 4 feet, with 4 surfers enjoying the swell with a pod of dolphins just hanging out offshore. So thanks for joining me for this session of the OBX Wave Report. And as I always do, I'm just going to ask you guys to please do everything you can to help protect our coastlines by speeding the transition to clean energy. Clean energy will help protect our coastlines by reducing the impacts of climate change, which for the coast drives sea level rise, which threaten our homes here, and more intense storms, which also threaten our homes, and ocean acidification, which threatens so much in the way of fishing and ocean life here that we all enjoy. So thank you for joining me for this session of the OBX Wave Report as we look at the beautiful, almost Caribbean blue waters here off Jennette's Pier.